next. Let's drop that old one that we used to do back in the days.
What's up, people?
What up, dude?
What's up, Detroiters? Welcome to
the People Mover podcast.
Where every week we discuss everything from living in Detroit to life lessons and experiences, dating, relationships, pop culture, and much, much more.
We explore the power of social connection through conversation. We literally want to move the people.
It's your host, Miracle, and our other host,
Malcolm Elliott.
And this is episode 13.
13 part 2. 13 part 2. Last episode was 13. We don't fuck with 12. So
it was 12.
13,
and Malcolm said it was 13 part 2. It is what it is.
You feel me? Gangland. You feel me?
Happy New Year.
Oh, yeah. We made it. Hey.
2020.
We made it.
Nigga, we made it.
This is what we thankful.
This is 2025. The Earth is like
this
fucking 2025.
This shit, I can't even believe I was born in the 1900s. This shit crazy.
1900s? Yeah, I know. This shit's been around for
It's gonna be some young
hundreds.
nigga gonna use that to call me an old nigga.
You're old.
You was born in the 1900s. Bitch.
Wait, you're turning 30. That's serious. That's a serious age, Malcolm.
Hey, I told her speak none of this.
I say speak nothing of this.
No, 30 is crazy. I mean, we wasn't supposed to make 21, so I mean, more life is a blessing.
Why
but,
not?
I mean, obviously, because like when you black in America, they say you're not supposed to make it to 21. So it's like, damn.
Really? That's what they
Yeah, from like police brutality, prison, locked up, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So many pitfalls for black people. They say that's why we like, you know, it's a Kendrick song that we pray we make it to 21. So it's like to make it to 30. Is a milestone in itself. So, you know,
you're a decade, almost a decade for that. That's exciting. I'm 26, so I'm like, I still feel like I'm 30 right now, but
you kind of 30 in woman years.
In woman
I'm just fucking with
years.
you.
It's crazy.
I'm just fucking with you.
That's wild.
You're 26.
This is the 13th episode, and we have almost 400 subscribers on YouTube.
Let's go! Yeah.
Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment.
All right, we're on the road to 500. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
got 5 on it.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, you know, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss none of our posts. And keep coming back to support us because we appreciate it. It helps us out with the algorithm. And we would just very much appreciate it. So, you know,
We do.
We appreciate you.
We
got to
definitely
come up
do.
with a name for our fans, for like our People Mover Pod community.
They literally are the people. When we speak, we're like, tell the people XYZ.
You are the people.
You guys
We the
are the
people.
people.
In order to form
We're all the people.
a more perfect union.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted, like, we are a Detroit-based podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to shout out Detroit anyway.
Shout out
because
to
I'm
the
like, we were named, like, Campus Martius was named the best skating rink in the country.
Damn.
And I'm like, yeah. And the DIA, it's the second year in a row where they're the #1 art museum.
Damn.
And I'm like, literally, Detroit is on the come up.
Hey,
And we got to give you guys a shout out.
I took a number of hoes to DIA, and none of them have that appreciation like it was the #1. Like, bitch, I just took you to the #1 museum in the country, and your ass in here. Oh, this is nice. You want to get something to eat after this?
Okay.
Bitch, look at the art. This is #1.
This is the #1 in the U.S.
You feel me? You feel
The
like
US.
you ever feel like somebody is not just appreciative? That's how I feel now. You telling me that, I didn't know that before, so I didn't feel that way before. But you just telling me that statistics, those bitches really ain't appreciate.
No,
I'm like,
literally.
and if
They
it wasn't
didn't.
free, I'd be more mad. You feel me?
Yeah.
If I had to pay to get in there, I would have been more mad.
Detroit's lit, honestly. I'm honestly really sad that, like, Christmas season is over. I mean, the DIA is open all year round, but I'm like, Campus Martius also has been like a big thing. Have you been?
Campus Martius, I mean, I'm down there frequently, but I haven't been during the holiday season. I ain't been in the street. All of this shit is usually shit you do with somebody else. in the player's handbook, this is time of the year is the time you get out the streets because this is when you have to buy all the gifts. Like Valentine's Day, Christmas, like this little part of
It's
the year.
cuffing season.
Yeah, cuffing season is like you kind of, if you ain't really trying to fuck with the streets like that, you just stay out of it because it's like this is the one that usually hits your pocket. So it's like after Valentine's Day, I may look at the streets again because, and then you also got to see when the bitch birthday is too because it's like all of that shit usually be lying. Let me be like, damn, Valentine's
Oh my
Day,
God.
Christmas, the bitch
honestly,
birthday. God
yeah,
damn.
I
My
hate when their
pockets.
birthdays come first.
My pockets is
When you
crazy.
yeah, I know it's hard. Their birthdays are on Christmas. It's crazy.
I hate when you talk to somebody and their birthday come up before yours.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, damn, bitch.
That's literally. I'm like, damn.
How dare you be born before me?
I swear to God. Because then it's like, I don't want to get you something crazy. Because what if you don't get me something crazy?
Yeah, it's just like,
You know? It's like a whole, it's a
thin
whole thing.
line.
That's literally,
it's a great area.
that's the worst. I wanted to talk about like our predictions for 2025. I know we have a lot, but since we're on the topic of Detroit, the Lions are going to
Super
Super Bowl.
Bowl. We're gonna win the Super. We gonna win the Super Bowl. Fuck just going. We gonna win.
Just going.
Fuck all the defensive shit. We in that bitch. I don't care what nobody talking about.
That's how I feel. I mean, I know we've been doing good in Detroit sports. Tigers went to the playoffs, which is the first time in like 10 years.
Yeah, that shit's
And
been crazy.
you be watching basketball a lot.
My sons, yes.
Your sons, Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, that's my eldest son. My second eldest son, Jaden Ivey, actually got injured yesterday. He out for the season. Prayers for him. I'm kind of sick about that. My other prediction was that the Pistons were gonna make the playoffs. Now I'm like, without my second eldest son, I'm gonna have to see.
They're in the
see.
playoffs now.
I mean, yeah, they are in like playoff contention after they win yesterday. But it's gonna be steep without my second eldest son. So we're gonna see how they look.
Cade's gonna carry the team.
Kay is gonna carry the team. He should make the All-Star team this year. I saw the voting came out today from the early returns from voting, and he's like the sixth guard. And so I'm like, I think he should be higher than sixth. He's been better than sixth to me. But we're gonna keep voting, try to get him in there. But yeah, my sons, they've been playing good. So last year during the whole year we only won 14 games. This year we via the win yesterday we already at 15. So
Yeah.
we in a good spot. We in a good spot.
We up this year. I also wanted to talk about our predictions for the New Year's when it comes to like pop culture ish, because we always talking about pop culture on this podcast. I'm like, do you have any 2025 predictions? And also anything you want to leave out of 2025. You're like, let's not talk about this shit in 2025. Let's leave it in 2024.
It's a lot of shit that niggas should leave in 2024. Crazy. We should leave. Leave the pop the balloon shit in 2024.
Yes!
Don't do that shit no more. Like, we could just cancel that shit all the way out.
Yeah, honestly.
Zeus Network, I'm still on y'all ass. Like, get rid of that shit yesterday.
What are your opinions about Pop the Balloon? Have you heard or watched any of their episodes?
I actually haven't watched a full. I watched one full episode, and that's because I know a girl that was on there. Shout out to Ishi. But yeah, she was on one of their episodes, so I watched it, and I'm like, this shit is. It's crazy. It's just crazy, but it is what it is.
I don't like Pop the Balloon either. That just literally came out of nowhere. And it's really embarrassing. Every clip I've watched, I felt secondhand embarrassing.
Yeah, the 20v1s. We could just leave
So-
all of that shit in 2024. Y'all don't got to keep doing it. I don't know why we keep doing it. Other goals outside of just fuck bitches get money is kind of just, I mean, Cooking with Kaya followed me, so maybe we get an episode.
Oh my God, shout out to Cooking with Kaya. Honestly, all these other bitches think they're her, and they're not her.
Hey, she's like modern day fucking Rosa Parks to me. That's fucking modern day Madam C.J. Walker. I don't give a fuck. She got bitches back in the kitchen.
Oh my God! Fuck misogyny. Women do not have to be in the kitchen.
I didn't say where
Men
they
are in the
belong,
kitchen.
but I said back in the kitchen. You
Okay,
feel me?
whatever.
Because
And-
girls was making fun of her for being in the kitchen and twerking just a little bit. Now all these bitches in the kitchen twerking. I done seen way worse than Cooking with Kaya before she came out. The bitches just be titties all in the camera. It ain't even about the food. It ain't even about. It's about the bitch OnlyFans
And why
page.
are men mad about that?
Mad about seeing the bitch titties in the
camera and cooking. They're like,
Back
oh
to
my God.
we was talking about a couple
back in the day,
earlier
I had
episodes.
to work
It's capitalism.
For this shit.
It's capitalism. You feel me? And it's like it be disingenuous to us. It's like, okay, if you were gonna make a video about cooking some shit, then make some videos about cooking some shit. Don't make a video about cooking some shit, but it's secretly to promote your OnlyFans. Like, if you wanted to tell me you was a slut, you could just said that. You wanted to like, what do we call them? What do we call them?
What do we call them?
Back in my day,
what is
back
your
in the
definition of
1900s,
slut
that's what we called
anyway?
these bitches. Back in the 1900s, if a bitch looked like this, we was like, yeah, that's
a whore. That's a harlot.
Whore, harlot, a lady of the night. Pick which one you wanted to use, but that's what we was calling them.
And now it's like very much casual.
Now they're like, oh, I'm gonna come with me to make a sandwich, and they be like, bitch.
Cheese.
By the way, click the link in my bio if you want to see the exclusive version. Why do I need to see exclusive version of you making a fucking sandwich, bitch? This the shit I'm talking about. This is shit be making me mad.
Wait, are you like, let's leave this shit in 2024, or are you like, give me more?
Leave it. I just want people to say what it is up front. That's all I ever wanted. It's just like, look, if you was gonna sell me some OnlyFans pages, you might as well been clapping your ass when this video started, and we could have just went from there. I would have kept watching either way, but it's like, shit. You came in here talking about I want to make pasta. Make pasta then, bitch. Don't do all this extra shit.
And the reason why you're tapping is because she is shaking her ass and grinding and whining.
But
and everything.
Man, as niggas, we could see if you fine without you shaking your ass.
Yeah, but you know how the whole like, there's a whole discussion about like girls only want money, yada yada yada, and then it's like we're like guys only want sex, yada yada yada. So I'm like, you guys, that's appealing to you guys and us. But you guys as well.
I mean, our primal nature again is to be attracted to ass and niggas is gonna forever love ass and titties. It's like it's a fail safe, end all be all, can't go wrong, proven. They're not trying to reinvent the wheel. You feel me? It's like women is gonna forever. Pussy was the first thing to ever be sold ever in life. That's what I'm saying. That's the original thing ever. That's the first thing motherfuckers ever sold. The OG fucking Amazon goddamn product was pussy, and it's forever still gonna be that, and it's gonna be a market for it. It's a whole market, it's a whole industry for that. But it's like, damn, I want my cooking content, my cute animal videos. Why is this on my explore page?
I guess so, and I agree. Like, social media is weird. That's something I want to leave in 2024, is like using social media too much, because it's like the scrolling and hours of content, and it's a lot of ass and titties.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not learning much from this shit. You know what I mean? Something I wanted to talk about, like predictions for 2025. I was saying like Travis Hunter, the football player, I think him and his girlfriend are break up this year.
I wouldn't even be surprised. I mean, because the way the whole internet been crucifying him, I probably would have been dumped her ass.
What are your thoughts on him and his girlfriend?
That nigga's crazy. That nigga's crazier than official titties if he stay with her. That nigga is that. The whole story that he gave was like, oh, I tried to get with her, and then she said no. And then when her friends told her about me and how I was basically about to go to the fucking NFL, then she kind of like spun the block. That's like red flag, red flag. That's big swoop, big gang, big blood. Big red flag.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't even know about that.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I saw was like the clip of his girlfriend being like, "Oh, we gotta go home," or "Why are you still taking pictures?"
There's so many clips of them and her looking bad. Like when he got, I don't know if he got drafted or when he won the Heisman or whatever. It was a video of her not clapping or her looking all mad, and there's another video of
or being the last to stand
her
up.
in a couple music videos, and like randomly, it's just like this is not a good look. I don't be surprised about none of the celebrity relationships not lasting, because that shit be all fabricated anyway. I just seen motherfucking Trippie Redd got Coyle Ray pregnant, and I was like, what are we doing?
We're day 2 in 2025.
Why? We're day 2 in 2025, and y'all talking about Coyle Ray pregnant by Trippie Redd of all people. Trippie Redd.
I didn't even know they were together. Honestly, I don't mind celebrity.
I thought it was fake.
That's something we need to keep from 2024 to 2025.
What?
Celebrity relationships.
We need to keep them?
Yeah, I love the drama.
Oh, okay. The drama. I say the Cardi B and Offset shit. You fuck with that? Or
I mean, yeah.
I just want them to
Cardi
leave
B
us out
and
of it.
Offset
Like, just
are
leave
not
us out of
getting a
it.
divorce.
Leave us out of it. I just want.
Leave
That's
us
all
out
I
of it.
want. Like y'all get beef.
She's gonna take him back.
We
again
all
and
know
again.
plenty of people who got toxic relationships in real life. So it's like the fact that y'all
Our
beefing
homegirls and our homeboys.
and then y'all bring it to the internet for us to see. It's like, can y'all just settle this off the internet and y'all own text messages? Why are y'all sending messages on Twitter? Like, just text it. You got the nigga number. Or maybe you blocked the nigga, so now you got to say it on Twitter.
But I mean, I also understand, like, when you're crashing out and you're like, everyone needs to see this. I mean, that's not healthy, but it is what happens. And even if you don't want them to see it, people are taking videos of you guys out and about, and they're like, what do you guys think of this?
They got whole mansions and gated communities. All of this shit can be held, you feel me?
In private.
In private.
What do you think of, like, Young Thug and him? He's out of jail. We were like, free Young Thug. He's out of jail, right?
Yeah. Nigga was cheating from prison. That shit crazy.
From prison?
Cheating from prison is crazy.
Is insane.
And caught on video cheating. Who is the nigga that was leaking the videos? That's what I need to know. Where is he getting the videos? And why is he randomly
fucked off?
That nigga Mr. Robot didn't hack the goddamn jail security camera and goddamn
Sold
released
it
the video.
and then like disappeared to like
swear
out of the
everything.
country or something.
I mean,
shit.
I've never cheated in a relationship because it take me so long to even like get to a point where I even want to be in a relationship with somebody that I don't even entertain the cheating shit. But also, it's like cheating shit could be attributed to just people not being honest with themselves. You feel me? Like if you know that you want to be, out in the streets, it's kind of like you want like ownership. Like I want to be with you, but I don't want nobody else to be with you. So I'm gonna just tell you that I want to only be with you, but in real life, I want to be out here in the street. So
I swear to God, I feel like a lot of guys like tell a lot of women like all the shit that they tell them because they don't want them to be with other people. The possessiveness.
Yeah, it's the possessiveness.
I'm gonna do what I want, but I don't want you to do what you want.
Yeah, I mean, and it's kind of the vice versa too. Like women who say the same shit.
Leave that shit in 2024.
I mean,
Please,
again,
let's be mature.
And you know the whole I feel like we had a polygamy conversation all the time.
Yeah, we always do.
It's kind of just one of those
and
things.
it's always one-sided because they never discuss like men wanting women with other boyfriends. You know your ass is gonna feel insecure about that shit.
And I hate that the double standards, but the people who argue it, they talk about how men and women aren't the same. You know
We're not. We really are not. But like when it comes to emotions, we really could be. It's socialization more than just like natural emotion.
I mean, natural like primal instincts of a man is to really almost fuck as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? A woman, if you get pregnant, you can really only get pregnant once at a time.
You guys keep talking about pregnancy. There's bitches who they're not pregnant in the moment. It's not about pregnancy. It's just about
just saying.
fucking relations.
That's what we talking about biologically now. Emotionally is different.
Sure, they have the motherfucking kid, and like even then, it's like you want to be outside and you whatever.
I feel like biologically is different from like emotionally and mentally and stuff like that. And like obviously like biologically you guys have more estrogen, more testosterone. Like biologically it's just not the same. You feel me? So I'm like, okay, we look at obviously we're not dogs, but obviously a dog is gonna hump as much shit as possible. A dog is gonna hump your leg, the stuffed animal, the chair, another dog, a cat. A dog is gonna try to hump as much as possible. A female dog don't be humping like that. It's just a male dog. So it's like the female dogs, they be chilling and they kind of be turning up.
That conversation with natural instincts, yes, we're not dogs. I want to like second and backpack that.
Right.
And we're humans and we have like a bigger brain. I don't think we should give in to our natural instincts because we're not animals. Animals are crazy as fuck. They don't even have laws in the animal kingdom. You can do whatever the fuck you want. A lion could like kill another lion. No one gives a fuck. We're smarter than that shit. True. And also naturally, we always talk about. Also, I'm vegan for the New Year's.
I'm scared. I'm
vegan. And like in our natural instincts, it's like we talk about veganism and we shouldn't be eating or drinking other people's milk, eating other people's shit.
We're the only mammal that drinks other mammals' milk.
Yeah, exactly.
And
And
everybody's like, I'm lactose intolerant. Like
we're all
everybody's
not
lactose
all
intolerant.
of us, but I'm like, some people aren't. Some people are, and they don't give a fuck. We still give into that shit. But some people get to a point, me, who are like, we can't give into that shit anymore. We have to change our quote unquote natural instincts. So I'm like, we are evolved and cognitive enough to like not give into our instincts. You men are just using the fact that, oh my God, we're naturally wanting to like, in every woman. Like, no.
Not every woman. It's not hard for
we're
everybody to
cognitive
see.
enough to like not give into our natural instincts. And also when I hate a motherfucker, I'm like, I could kill you. Not really, but really. But it's like, you got to think rationally. That's part of what it is to be human. You know what I mean? So I'm like, fuck the excuses for cheating.
Half the shit niggas do is not
Fuck
rational.
that.
Half the shit niggas do is
I guess.
as
And
we're human and we
women
rationalize
be
things,
cheating as
but
well.
niggas don't be rationalizing. What rational thought in a nigga mind would be like, I'm about to fuck my life up for the next 18 years by fucking with this wild woman. You feel me? Like, that's
No,
not
y'all,
rational.
Y'all not be thinking the
Niggas
rational.
don't
though.
be
You don't
thinking.
really deep it though.
You
You're not
know
laying
why?
in bed and
Do
you're not
you
like-
know why? Because we be thinking with this instead of this.
Yeah.
Niggas don't. Y'all
Leave your dick in
respectfully,
2024.
Respectfully, y'all don't understand what it's like to have a dick. Y'all don't. Like, it's not fucking y'all life up, but it's fucking our life up. When you wake up and your shit is on brick and you like, it's only a couple of options I have, it's like, and that's why you got niggas like monks and all this, they try to practice just, not living by the flesh and all this shit. But it's like, realistically, when women talk about if I was a man for a day, what do they say? Women be like, if I was a man for a day, I would fuck as many bitches as possible. Like, do y'all really understand what it's like to be a man? First of all, if you feel like you can fuck as many bitches as possible, you don't really get what it's like to be a man. Because it's like, you know how much pork niggas got put in to get some pussy? It's like, the few niggas that swimming in pussy like that, it's like, niggas don't, you're not waking up Chris Brown. You're not waking up
Yo, but Young Thug fucking with Mariah Carey, I'm like, if you didn't get all that fucking clout and money.
Scientist. Not Mariah Carey.
Yeah. Sorry. Oh my God.
Not Mariah Carey. Anderson .Paak is not fucking with Mariah Carey, I believe. But Young Thug is with Mariah the scientist. I don't even know if the bitch a real scientist.
She's not.
Fuck.
She's not. But also, I'm like, she will
damn.
not be fucking with this guy if he did not have all the clout and money.
But that's what women
like, there's
love resources.
nothing-
It's like,
Thank you. We're rational beings. Amen. Let's move on.
I'm screaming.
I have a prediction for Taylor Swift.
Okay.
I feel like she's going to get engaged this year
To
with
Travis
Kelce. Yeah. I don't know if you heard about him.
I made
Do you know
that
anything
bitch
about him?
famous. It's like, no. That's Kanye.
Swear to God.
But,
there's a lot of people here and there that probably did make her famous.
well, I mean, Kanye literally made that song about Taylor Swift.
I
but-
know. But,
But Travis,
he probably believes that.
no, she was way famous before she met Travis Kelce.
I agree.
But
And
I mean, I don't know. Maybe they'll get married. I don't know. I don't really look that hard about celebrity relationships, especially the white ones. The white ones almost don't exist to me. But
I feel like there's like a spectrum when like white like social media content and social media news
yeah,
and like black social media.
yeah, it's a
news.
black Twitter. And
But
it's,
because Travis Kelce dated a black woman, it kind of merges. You know, his ex-girlfriend was like
Yeah.
Kayla Nicole or some shit.
yeah, that was.
So I'm
It's
like-
kind of weird too, because before he kind of dressed black, and now he don't dress black no more. I feel like all kind of like of the white people or white guys who like have kind of grown up or have been associated with black people in some capacity, they all go through that phase. Like the Post Malone, the Jack Harlows, the Travis Kelce's, they all go through the small phase where they feel like they're like a light-skinned black dude. And then for some reason or not, they kind of like slowly transition back to just being a regular white guy. And so it's like, I mean, you seen it with Post Malone. Post Malone,
agree.
when Post Malone came out, he came out to White Iverson. He had braids. And now the
That
nigga
song
makes
was fire.
it was fire. But now the nigga is making country music and looking like a goddamn redneck. Goddamn Travis Kelce had a motherfucking a drop down shadow fade. Now the nigga look like he a fucking state trooper. Motherfucking Jack Harlow is slowly transitioning to Mr. Tumnus in front of our eyes from the fucking The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Yeah. Honestly, I also like Jack Harlow, even though I don't like that he didn't want to give credit to like the hip hop community. He's like, fuck you guys if you don't like me in some early.
Yeah, and his new freestyle. I did see that, which is kind of weird for somebody who's kind of like a guest in hip hop talking about, I don't really care if the culture don't fuck with me.
Yeah, like
It's like
you're a guest. Like literally,
it's like, are the lights on at home? The call's coming from inside the house.
Yeah, that's
it's
crazy
coming from
as
inside.
shit. But I mean, also I get the point. Like when people are getting bashed on, and they're like, "You're not real hip hop. You're a fucking white man."
No, I mean we're from Detroit. Like Eminem is, you feel me? Like
listen,
I don't have no problem with white people. You can be white in hip hop.
Amen to that shit.
Yeah, we have like this Detroit. Like we literally birthed white people in hip hop. It wouldn't be no Jack Harlow and no Mac Millers without Eminem. So it's like
period. I
have no problem with white people in hip hop,
you.
but I have a problem with white people who come to hip hop and be like, I don't need y'all approval. I'm gonna do me. Okay, Machine Gun Kelly, do whatever you gotta do. You feel me? All right, Jack Harlow, do whatever you gotta do. See how far that gets you, but all right. Niggas will cancel. Niggas have canceled anybody. Like what? You ain't even been here that long.
No, I agree. And outside of like whack ass like celebrity relationships and like the culture, like back to what we were talking about when we said Luigi, I think he is going to get death penalty.
The death penalty
this year because he's gonna go on court and trial and all this shit. And I'm like, I feel like people are gonna freak the fuck out about that. I feel like there are gonna be riots on the streets.
Oh no, that shit gonna
free
be
Luigi, free Luigi.
Facts. It's gonna be like that.
You know.
There's gonna be a whole bunch of hoes down there. Women are the most embarrassing. I'll be honest about that. Like y'all will fucking like fan off of anybody with a pulse. Y'all will be fucking gooning over anybody. Like
what a pulse is crazy.
He's so hot though. He killed that man for us. Like y'all be lined up with signs and shit. Like have my baby, Luigi. I love you.
He's a Scorpio.
He's a Scorpio. He's
free him.
Like me. They be like, bitch.
I don't even know
you understand this nigga's a murderer?
Sign.
You know this nigga who just emptied the clip in the nigga? Are you crazy?
Yeah. That's something we need to leave in the old year.
What?
Is like astrology signs and personalities. We feel like people's astrology aligns with their personality, and because we know their sign, we know their personality. And I feel like we should leave that in the old year because that's not true. You think you're a Pisces, like textbook definition?
I feel like niggas who look at it objectively be like, this shit. I feel like you got to be able to read it and be like, this shit kind of true. I feel like we've all done that. Like we read the horoscopes and be like, this shit kind of got a point. This shit is kind of talking right now. Every time I read some shit about myself, I'm like, honestly, that's kind of accurate. And I will say I've dated every sign possible, and all the ones they kind of act like all the Tauruses. They kind of all act like each other. They all stubborn. They all.
Oh my God, Tauruses, yeah.
There's some like it's kind of like now. Are there some differences in some of them? But it's like for the most part, I initially when anybody looks at it, they're like, this is some bullshit. But then you read it, you be like, I honestly can't even argue with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Now if you talk to some super religious people, they be like, that shit that ain't even real, no way. Which is cool. Agree. But
no, I'm with you. Before we even wrap anything up, I wanted to ask you about your personal.
I'm sorry, what you say?
I wanted to ask you about.
I'll never wrap nothing up. What they talking about?
I was gonna ask you about your personal goals for the year. Do you have any? Did you make resolutions? We need to bring back resolutions, please.
No, they got
goals.
They got
have
the
something
resolutions.
To look forward to.
It's a whole bunch of gym goers right now that's looking at everybody's resolutions right now because they can't get on the machine they want to get on. So I can tell you, niggas are still making resolutions. My resolution, so when I started working out consistently, like 4 or 5 times a week, was at 240. I'm currently at 208. My goal is 185. So, my goal is to get a 6-pack, get to 185. You know what I'm saying? Fuck bitches, get money.
Yeah.
Kind of go on some trips. I need all trips this year. I need the solo trip. I need the family trip. I need the vacation. I don't know where I'm gonna get. I'm probably gonna get one off Temu. And then I'm probably gonna, you know what I'm saying? And I need the me case. I need just a solo trip. You know what I'm saying?
More trips this year.
We need more trips.
I had a
Catching
patient.
flights, not feelings.
Period. I had a patient and she was like in her like over 70 years old who was in Paris. And she was like, as a Black woman, I never thought I would see Paris because she saw the Eiffel Tower. Because I was like, everyone says Paris is so overrated. people have like Paris syndrome,
Mm-hmm.
which is a thing where they think Paris is like this romantic, amazing city.
Yeah, and
They
it's
go
like
there and they're like,
pigeons
this
and
is
rats
very
and all that
fucking
shit.
basic.
Yeah.
So I told her about that when she told me about Paris, and she's like, well, as a black woman, like it's amazing to see the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I never thought I could do this shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, definitely go out and travel now that we have the opportunity.
Yeah, I'm
Especially
probably become a
black
passport,
people.
bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably gonna go to the DR or Colombia or something and start a new life or something. You know what? Because the American dream is fucked up. Everything is they are really fucking us over with all this inflation shit. What it really is, we got to stack up maybe like 5-10 bands and then just move somewhere where the American dollar just kind of quadruple and then just live your life. Because they rent there be like $600.
And you starting off as an American is a privilege as well.
Yeah,
The fact
for
that
sure.
you can go other places and be like, oh, I have more money to spend
Because
in
the American
dollars.
dollar is, yeah.
Exactly. That's
But it's hella people that's
definitely-
starting to do that though. That's what I'm saying. And they're like, they're like, this is what the American dream is supposed to be. Like, my
Is
bill
it?
is not that high.
I feel like when immigrants
Da-da-da-da.
come here, the American dream is living in America.
I mean,
know
well,
what
a
I
lot of
mean?
immigrants when they come here, they running from something. You feel me? So they like,
Yeah.
I just want the freedom to live
Y'all
life
worried
and
for,
not get.
you're running from something in passports. We've seen history repeat itself.
I mean, the
doesn't
passport,
mean that's
bros,
gonna make
you
your
just gotta
life
look at where you
better.
going. Like, am I about to be beefing with the triads when I go to this, or am I about to be cool? Am I fuck with the cartel when I go here, or am I cool? Like, go somewhere, research it, and then pick a place
Yeah.
that's gonna be cool. Don't go somewhere and be like, I'm fighting for my life. It's about, you know what I'm saying? Like, because obviously you just wasted your time. But it's like the American dream for them was to come over here and then just be able to live life and not have to worry about getting fucking killed. You feel me? Like,
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
niggas be running from wars and shit.
Anything else you want to wrap up for our 2025 predictions? Drop that album, Rihanna.
On the screen.
Your big ass forehead.
She's never dropping that.
Just kidding. She responded to someone who
Other
insulted her
goals
forehead.
is just for the
So-
podcast. By the end of this year, I want to eclipse, let's say, 10,000 followers altogether.
Yeah,
So between
yes.
Instagram, TikTok, all of that shit, collectively 10,000.
10,000. Honestly, 10,000 is the goal for sure. We're going to try and be more consistent with posting. We want to post every week. We want to post every week.
Life be life, and so y'all gonna get this shit. Y'all get it, honestly. Okay.
Okay? Okay.
All right.
Listen, you're getting this episode
Right. So
in the new year, so.
just hold on to it closely and dearly. But yeah, this has been fun. New year, 2025. We made it, y'all.
Yay.
Blessings. You know, you can find me and Miracle here every week at the People Mover Pod. Me on all platforms at Malcolm Elliott Music, and you'll see us back here next week.
Next week, you're right.
The People Mover Podcast.
The Poopa Moo
Episode 13, Part 2. Gang gang.
We're episode 13. Period.
Big slap.
Big slut.
Not that old one that we used to do back in the days.